You're a kid, you're a squid. Today's character breakdown is Inkling, hailing from the Splatoon franchise and wiggling its way into Smash. Inkling's first appearance was in Splatoon for the Wii U in 2015, and some quick, fun facts about Inkling. Inklings grow into humanoids from squids and gain control of both forms by the age of 14. Inklings have their own language, which sounds like a dolphin gargling saltwater, and it is speculated that Inklings have more than one heart. What's up, YouTube? I'm Chalktopus, and this is the first character breakdown in what is going to be a weekly series. Every Friday, we're going to be doing a new character breakdown, talking strategy, combos, and more. So if there's a character you want to see next, let me know who it is in the comments section below. So, Inkling has a ton of potential, and Inkling's main mechanic is that enemies take scaling damage depending on how inked they are. Inkling's moveset utilizes many of the weapons that you can find in the Splatoon series in a variety of different ink colors. Hey, wait a second, why is there no white ink? Oh. So let's talk about Inkling's neutrals first. Holding down the attack button is going to throw out this quick jab, but if you're close enough and you hold it down, you're going to perform this 3-hit combo. Whereas if you hit the A button or the attack button multiple times, it's going to turn into a bunch of blasts with the splatter shot, which is going to add ink to your enemy. And remember, inking your enemy is going to give you scaling damage. It's not scaling knockback, but, you know, scaling damage will result in scaling knockback. So when you have the opportunity, Inkling's neutrals are really good to use to get some ink and damage on your enemy. So next, let's talk about Inkling's smash attacks, which, if you take a look at the gauge by your damage bar, you have an ink gauge, and using smash attacks is actually going to eat up the ink gauge. So make sure you're not constantly spamming smashes, because if you're doing that, you're going to constantly lose ink, and you want to be wary because you don't want to get to a part of the fight where you desperately need to use a smash attack that's going to be more powerful with ink and have more range, and then you're out of it. So Inkling's forward smash is the paintbrush, which has more range and does more damage if you have more ink. The down smash is going to be the paint bucket from side to side, a sweeping motion, similar to characters like Mario and Luigi, who hit on both sides when they do their down smash, but this one eats up a lot of paint, so be careful. So once you get down to nothing, you really don't have the range that you do when you're full. Same thing with the paintbrush. It doesn't splatter as much. Inkling's up smash is a ink burst, which also looks like it eats up quite a bit of paint, so use it sparingly. Your up smash is probably the strongest of the three, but I feel like in most cases, you're going to be using your forward smash or your down smash, because I feel like they cover more area. The up smash is great, and it's good to catch people overhead, but I think you have far more range with your forward smash, and, you know, if you have an opponent that's doing a lot of rolling, you're going to want to utilize your down smash because it'll get them on both sides. So let's take a second to talk about Inkling's special moves, and I feel like Inkling's B moves are a large part of what makes Inkling so good. So let's just get on the other side of Link over here so we're not blocked by the shield. You have your neutral B, which is the splatter shot, which is going to deal damage and also cover your enemy in ink. Not to mention it has a little bit of pushback, so you can actually use it to mess up your enemy's jump trajectory. Just be careful because it does eat through your ink pretty quickly, and if you run out of it, you know, you're going to have a hard time with your smash attacks. So if you're out of ink when you're using the splatter shot, just using neutral B will actually refill you just like it does in the Splatoon games. Now, if you are only a little bit empty and you want to refill, you're going to have to hold the shield button and hold down the B button to refill as well. Down B, you have your splat bomb, which you can actually range depending on how long you hold it. Now, also be careful, this one will eat through your ink really quickly. If you just tap down in B, it's going to do this little lob, whereas if you hold it all the way down, it can charge for a max of maybe a second and a half before you just peg it at your enemy. So the Splat Bomb has a couple really good uses. I think the best one being that it's a really good combo starter, and it's good for mixing up your enemies. So we got to be on the opposite side of young Link over here, more like young Pink. Haha, get it? Oh, I'm so sorry. Please don't unsub. We got to be on the opposite side of young Link over here because he does have that shield, but If you're doing something, say, like lobbing the splat bomb and doing a short hop over your enemy to do a back air, you can hit them from both sides, and you can do upwards of, 25 to 27 damage, just landing this one move. You could even do it into grabs. I prefer to do it into short hops because I think it's a lot easier to hit. So let's see. We're going to throw this up here. We're going to hop over, and you can deal, like I said, 25 damage just by lobbing a bomb and landing a back air. Oh, that was actually better. We did 28 damage there. Like I said, one of the best ways to mix up your enemy because you're hitting them from both sides. But you got to be quick about it. It's going to take some practice. So at higher damages, the Splat Bomb has some pretty good knockback. So let's take Young Link up to, I don't know, let's say 80%. Let's go. Keep going. 80%. And if you throw a bomb full speed, oh, he blocked it. So we gotta move you again. I hate that shield. So if you chuck a bomb, it has some pretty good knockback. He went the other way. So let's see. Let's knock him off stage. Let's see if we can peg him here. Nope, we missed. Let's try that again. So if you could actually manage to hit them. There you go. So you can use it for things like that and trying to knock your opponent or zoning them. If you're a little uncomfortable with playing off the edge, if you are a newer player and you're not, so sure how to play down here without falling or risking a stock, you can use the Splat Bomb to do some pretty good zoning. Inkling's side B is the Splat Roller. Now, the Splat Roller is a ton of fun to use. Hitting side B, you can take out the Splat Roller and you can run around with it. Be careful. It is also going to eat up ink really quickly. Hitting the enemy once with your Splat Roller is going to knock them into the ground, whereas if you do it twice and you turn around, you can actually pop them back up. And at higher damages, I think it has some pretty good kill potential if you can pull it off. So let's bring it to, let's say, 95%. And let's see, let's hit Young Link once, twice. It has some pretty good, knockback. And another cool thing is if you hit the B button while you're using the Splat Roller, you can actually cancel it. So if you hit your enemy, you can cancel it. You can come back, you hit him with an up smash, follow with an up air. There's a lot of cool different things you can do with it. Now, as far as recovery goes, it's pretty decent. I don't know if it has any super armor properties, but let's see. Can you use it from... I think you can do side B into up B. So yeah, using your side B, the Splat Roller, to get a little bit of for horizontal distance, you can come back pretty quick, and then you can still use your up B afterwards to recover. Another cool thing is, even if you use your second jump, if you use your side B, you can jump out of it to kind of get like a little bit of a third jump there. So if you do double jump, you get that little jump out of it if you cancel with the jump button, and then you can still use your up B. So the recovery is actually really crazy with the Splat Roller. Last but not least, we have Inkling's up B, which is the super jump, which Inkling actually uses in Splatoon to jump to its allies. But the super jump only deals damage on takeoff and landing. So if you hit someone in the air, it's not going to deal any damage. However, if you're standing next to them, it'll deal damage on takeoff, and it'll also deal damage when you land. The hang on, let's when you land. There we go. The recovery on this is actually really good. You can aim it. It has some pretty good distance, so you can actually get really far down here and still make it back, without really having to use anything else. I think the ability to recover with Inkling is what makes them so good, because you can really take the fight off here. They have some pretty good air moves, which we're going to talk about in a second, and you can use all of those to fight down here and still recover. Like, I could go way out here. Whoop, we died that time. But I could go way out here, and we can still make it back. So, Inkling's up B is awesome. So let's talk about Inkling's tilts. And Inkling's tilts are awesome because they don't use up any ink. So you're going to want to utilize these in combos to deal damage without wasting all of your ink and then, coming up short when you need to KO your enemy. So Inkling's front or forward tilt is going to be this swing with the splatter shot. You have the up tilt, which is going to be this flash kick. Then you have the down tilt, which is going to be the sweep. I don't know if it hits on both sides, So it hits on that side. Let's see. Does it hit on both sides? It doesn't. It only hits on one side. So Inkling's air moves, starting with the down air, is this swing with the splatter shot. I think at higher damages, it will spike. I'm not 100% sure. I do think if it does spike, the hitbox is really small, but it comes out decently quick, so you can actually do it from short hops. Yeah, it looks like it does spike if you hit in the right spot. But it deals a sizable amount of damage. You could use it, like I said, from a short hop. It comes out pretty quick. You have Inkling's up air, which is going to be this kick upwards, which is probably what you're going to be using most to juggle. It's a really good juggle attack, especially from a down throw. So let's bring young Link up. And you can actually, it has some pretty good kill potential as well. Next up, we have Inkling's front air, which I think is really good. You can fast fall out of it. You can short hop, and if you get your opponent off the board, it's really easy to land. You know, you can basically just run off because it comes out so quickly to either zone or KO your opponent. Personally, I think the front air is probably one of the air moves you're going to be using the most because it's so easy to do. You can just run off the stage, front air someone, get a couple in, and still recover. It comes out so quickly, the DI is really good on it, so you can bounce back and forth. And then you have Inkling's back air, which I think is also just as good. It comes out just as fast, if not faster. So if you're hanging on the ledge over here, so let's get Link off the board. If you're hanging on the ledge, you know, you can just pop off. Oh, hang on, can we get on the ledge? You can just pop off for some really quick back airs. Now, last up, we have Inkling's neutral air, which is the spinning kick, and this is another really good air move for a couple of reasons, and probably one that you're going to be using a lot. Now, you can fast fall out of it as well. You can short hop into it. It's also really good to kind of run up on your enemies with, assuming you could hit them and you're not bad at this game like I am. You could short hop right into it. It has virtually no landing lag, so if you do whiff, you can go right into your neutrals and start your splatter shot combo. Also, short hopping over your enemies with a neutral air will knock them the opposite way, so you can use it for mix-ups, you can use it for combos. It's really good. So lastly, let's talk about Inkling's throws. You have the down throw, you have the up throw, which is really good to combo into up airs. You have the back throw, which they're going to turn into a squid, and then you have the forward throw, which they're going to use their splatter shot. Inkling's best throws are probably the down throw and up throw for a couple of reasons. The down throw, you can actually continue to slide, and at lower damages, you can combo into a forward tilt, maybe a forward smash if you're lucky, but the down throw forward tilt comes out pretty quick, so that's something you're going to want to practice, because you can get upwards, 20 damage early on. Inkling's up throw is really good because you can use it to start a juggle. You can keep your opponent up there to rack up damage, and then upwards of, I think around 110, 120, it actually KOs. So let's see. Let's put young Link up to, let's do 110 damage. We're going to do an up throw to an up air, and I think it should KO here. Let's see if we can hit it. Yeah, so around 110, you can up throw, up air. That's a really good bread and butter combo, even at lower levels, and you can use it to get an easy kill. So that's all we got for this character breakdown. This is the first one, so if there's anything you want to see me cover in particular for specific characters, let me know in the comments section below. We're going to do one, like I said, every Friday, so if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Any Inkling mains out there, let me know in the comments section below. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. So, like I said, one a week. Let me know who you want to see down in the comments section. If you want to follow me on social media, if you have any questions, feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, links in the description below, along with my Discord channel, where we actively hang out and play games and Smash and chat. So it's a pretty cool community, and shout out to everyone that participates in the Discord channel. I also stream, Twitch link in the description below. I know, there's a lot of links down there, I'm sorry. Thanks for watching, have an awesome day, and we will catch you in the next one. See ya.